One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the MAC, the Purdue Boilermakers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Season will get underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UCLA's offense will take the field first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bruins line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others. And they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about it. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And the Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Touch pass on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Tight end now in motion. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds space on the right. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Boilermakers will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. They'll run the option. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have the 16. Let's talk for just a second about Purdue. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a cure.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. There he goes down the right side. Past the 30, the 20. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Great place to start for this offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
They don't like the job by this defense. You've seen the play action, reading it, reacting to run, then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
Perez to throw. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Looking to throw on first down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Gets it to him on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. Can't get him to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. All wideouts, no backs. Gets the back moving. To the air on second down. Unloads to the right. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. That last incompletion brings up a 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Perez wants to throw. That's caught. It's Lanier. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Second down coming up. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Wants to throw again. He's got his man. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bruins are marching down the field. The give to the back. Creates a little room. Big pickup on the ground. Knocked down at the 28-yard line. The Bruins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The RPO, it's complete. Let's see what they've got on second down. Perez to throw. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on first and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Going for 6. Touchdown, UCLA. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Power football with the run. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Perez wants to throw. It's complete. Turning it on! And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move gives him the first down yardage? He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He might want another play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed in the middle. It's Poe. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Boilermakers want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He can't make the catch. He was open on the crossing route, and instead they're facing a 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Perez to throw. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first downs.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Handoff from the gun. Sweet cut there. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets it fly. Snatches it on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll start this drive going to the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Now the play fake. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback's got the first. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Snap in the shotgun. Pocket breaking down. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. Trying to barrel in. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermaker!
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here. At the very end of the first half, when you got to have it, execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game. But that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The give to the tailback. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
The Bruins will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes it on the run. Reels it in down the left side. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's complete to the right. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Splits the uprights. Good. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Takes a handoff. It's Lanier. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Perez wants to throw. He's got it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw again. He's got his man. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Bruins with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle at Sanders. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. And the Bruins trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Virginia Tech. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it along the sideline. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. They'll run the option. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. The Boilermakers have pushed it inside the 20. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Give him 6. Touchdown, Purdue!
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. Motion from the wide receiver. The snap sets up the throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Perez to throw. Makes the grab. It's Lanier. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. After that last completion, it's second down. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack, always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got his man downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And the old school toss play, huh? A little just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole, as opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up.
Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Boilermakers! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Great example of complementary football there. First, the defense comes away with the takeaway, and then offensively, you go to the ground game, being physical at the point of attack, running it in for a touchdown, and now you have the lead with not a lot of time left. They've now put all the pressure back on their opponent.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Got it in the middle. It's Sanders. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Perez wants to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Quarterbacks and receivers have got to be on the same page with respect to hot routes and sight adjustments. And those always happen when DBs come blitzing and they come running free like that. Can't put that one on the offensive line. It's on the QB and his receiver not being on the same page.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught in the backfield, it's Lanier. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Bruins line up to punt it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. So now it's 2nd and long. They want to run this quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. They boot it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy run. Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on 1st down. Perez to throw. Rushes on him. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
And it's okay that that ball's incomplete. It's important this offense comes out and they show that they want to be aggressive. They show that they're willing to take shots and they're going to try and take the top off of this defense. Not able to connect on that one, but that will not be the last deep ball we see in this game.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to throw. They're working that left side. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Perez wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Bruins are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, UCLA! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone, the 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Snags it quickly on the left. There he goes. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make it.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He wants a big play here late. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Defense still has all 3 timeouts. Offense about to take a knee. Maybe everybody's content with where we are heading to the break. As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami. Got blown out in the opener but won the national championship.
You're absolutely right, Reese. Lots to play for here. And there's no doubt when you watch this team, they've got the talent to get it done. They got to execute better. They got to iron out some of these mistakes we saw here on the field today. But I think if this is a team, if they stay healthy throughout the course of the year, David, they've got a lot to play for this season.
Goodness gracious, I guess I'm the only one that caught the 1983 reference. I know you 2 guys were alive. I wasn't alive yet. Good Lord, you guys are old. Like, this is a long time ago. Can you use a little better reference there, Reese Davis?
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese.